Okay, welcome into WSOB Chameleon tournament, take 2. We've already played game 1 and 2 of the match play series. We won the first game, lost the second game, realised there's a glitch in the system where they gave me 30 pins for winning, but didn't give anybody else 30 pins for their wins, which explains a lot. That's why I got through that final before with 2 wins and 2 losses. Because I was picking up 30 pins every time I won. Everybody else was only picking up 30 pins if they beat me. If they beat anybody else, they got nothing. We had a 5-pin win and a... was it 2 pins? I think it was 5 pins and 2 pins, something like that, in the first round. And I had a 60-pin win. We actually won by 30. They'd had my 30 pins on. And the other two, if their pins would have been added on as well like mine, they would have won by 35 and 32, but they won by 5 and 2, which is impossible. Otherwise, I would have won by 30, not 60. Explained a lot. Anyway, that whole thing didn't record. That's just wonderful. So, we won, win and 1 loss. So instead of waiting until next week to play the other 2, we might as well just play those 2 now and play them this week, because you didn't get to see the other 2. So we will do that and hope these 2 come out. But that was very interesting. So the only way the other players can get 30 pins is if they beat me. If they beat someone else, there are no bonus 30 pins in those games. Only in my games. So I either get bonus 30 pins or my opponent does. And that's it. So that is why I can qualify for a final in first place with 2 wins and 2 losses. I'll have picked up 60 bonus pins, and the best anybody else could have done was 30 if they beat me. Explained a lot. Right, are we still recording this time? It says it is, yeah, but it said it was last time. Well, we won't know until we actually go to edit it and find out whether it's actually there or not. So until then, we just have to assume, and that's a horrible thing to do, that it's recording when it says it is. Let's play game 3.
Welcome back to our coverage of the Chameleon Championship. I'm Rob Stone. This is my partner, the Hall of Famer, Randy Peterson. The event continues now with match number 3.
We got beaten the second game after leading most of the way, and the guy we played against finished off with 6 strikes in a row and pipped us by 8 pins. We got split in the last frame just to make sure of it. Did we fall apart when they came at us with 6 straight strikes? Yes, we did. Let's not do that again. Right, so does it pick up from the line that I left off or from the line that I started with? Because we started with the line about there between these 2 dots. And then it got wider as it went. So is it still the same as where we finished or where we started? There's only one way to find out. Let's say it's where we finished. Yeah! Oh, I forgot to spin it.
Wow, just lost it and into the gutter it went.
The failing to actually record the last 2 games has thrown me completely, hasn't it? Yep, sure has. Well, you still get to practice that now because it's a spare ball. You don't spare with the straight one, not when they're all still there. So let's try that line again, shall we? But this time, let's spin it. Now, I did that once before, but not because I forgot, because it didn't register. At that time, I didn't even move the left controller, so left analog stick. So there was no spin. But yes, it's picked up with the line that I left off on. So we're playing Chris Veer. And is this recording at all? I know it says it is, but it said it was last time too, and you got nothing. So who knows? If you see these games on the Saturday, you'll know it recorded. If you don't, well, you know it didn't. I'll have to put up a separate short one just to say, well, We played 4 games and none of them recorded. And this is what happened.
Seeking a double here.
So I'm not going to play the final as well if we get to it.
Now with the double. Looking good out of the gate.
I only intended to play 2 today, but I'm playing 4 now. On the hope that at least get to put 2 of them up. Right, remember, you also got to spin it. Yes, boss. Yeah.
And that right there, folks, well, we call that 10 in the 10.
Can't believe it didn't work. And it should say it's not recording if it's not recording. It's the second time I think that's done that to me.
Looking for a streak here.
Been a month
2 in
or
a
so
row.
since the last time it did it, but I don't know what does that. Why it says it's recording and the numbers are running, and yet nothing's actually recording. That's a pretty horrible glitch. Yeah. Oh, come on, that's a strike.
7 there. You need the pins flying around, and the 4-pin didn't get the memo.
How did that stay there? Excuse me a minute. Rip off.
3% conversion rate on the 7.
been
That's your tour average.
Wonder if we can qualify for the final with 3 losses.
Takes the 7.
That means I'll only have got 30 pins bonus, and 3 other players will have got 30 pins bonus. So that would be awkward. Because there'd be 3 players who got 30 pin bonuses by beating me by losing 3 games.
Struck the last
I wouldn't have the
2 times.
advantage.
Try to get
I think
3
I really
in a
need to
row
win
here.
2 games to get the 60 extra pins, while nobody else gets more than 30.
Takes out 9.
I mean, it'd be an interesting thing to find out. I don't want to actually try and do that. If it happens, we'll find out. But let's try not to do that.
Pros convert the 9-pin 97.5% of the time.
That's one of them.
9-pin, no problem.
Once again, another guy with his own shirt. I don't get one, even though I won
He's
several
ready now.
tournaments. What do you got to do to earn your own shirt? Who do you have to sleep with?
Perfect delivery for
There
the
must be
strike.
something different you've got to do. It's not winning tournaments. I want my own shirt. This is a pretty cool generic shirt, but I want my own. Everybody else has got one. I feel like a nobody with a nobody shirt. Yeah. Oh, come on.
There's a 9 count.
This has changed again. Do I have to go wider, or where's it hitting it? Yeah, probably have to go wider. It's continuing to change, which is, while it's realistic, it's also annoying. Who wants reality in a sports game?
Got it.
I do, but not when it's ruining my game. Right, so a tad wider then. As it continues to dry.
There you see
Which
the
makes
max
sense.
score.
Okay, tad wider we go. Yeah, no, and then I bowled early. Shit. Well, I got a 9 out of it, but that could have been a split. Oh, that was a horrible release. Releases horribilis. Look at that, right on the nose. We were lucky to get a 9 out of that. Now I don't know if that's the right line or not. I didn't put to find out. We stuffed it up. I have a very bad feeling about this.
Got the spare.
Ah, shite. After such a great qualifying run, match players bring this undone.
Trying to get the train rolling here with 2 strikes in a row.
I need him to muck up. Well, it's not exactly a muck up, but
straight through the head pin.
I'd rather a spare than a strike. Oh, just sort of slid into it. Didn't catch it in the guts. Caught it at the base.
Easy conversion.
Is it still
there.
recording? Says it is. Who knows? Hope I can get at least 2 games to you this week. You've missed the first 2. I won the first one by 30, which gave me 60 pin win because of the bonus 30. Nobody else got an extra bonus 30, which is really odd. And I lost the second game by 8 pins after my opponent
Inside.
finished
That
with
shot
6
was
in a
off
row.
Just a little, and that's all it takes.
He got bonus 30 because he beat me. And nobody else got bonus 30. So it's interesting. Those bonus 30 pins are only on my games. An odd glitch, but a useful one if you can win 2 or more games. If you win just 1 game, that means 3 other players have also got a bonus 30 that you didn't get. And that makes it a little more risky. Now technically you should still make the top 5 if you've got a bonus 30 and only 3 others did. But if you can win 2 games or more, you should be a shoo-in for the top 5 with all those extra pins that they don't get. How wide are we going? About there? Is that wide enough? Yeah, but you've got to make sure you got to get the release right, words and shit. Right, let's do it. Yeah, and that was late. What did I just say? You've got to get the release right.
Took the head pin head on, and well, you see the result.
And what'd you do? Oh, I was late. Because the last one was early. So you compensated by waiting too long. Look at this one, will you? Holy shite, well, how are you supposed to spare that? It's easy. You change ball to one that's 5 feet wide. You just roll it down like a rolling pin. What? You're not going to do that? Oh shit, okay, we've got to do it this way. It's going to be a lot harder. Apparently you can't do it that way.
Solid effort, but no spare.
Heck of a try. That would have been a spectacular conversion.
Oh well, we're going to have 2 losses. Mind you, we're still going to get a decent game here. When you lose, you're still going to get a 200 game. If you intend to qualify. Just get the release right. I don't even know if I got the right line yet because I've released it early and I've released it late, so I don't even know if I'm in the right spot yet. Alright. 3rd time's a charm. Yeah! Oh, it is too. We got the right release and it was the right spot. Oh! We could have had 3 strikes.
And made a good shot.
Shite. Oh well, we know we're in the right spot. But is it too late? Possibly. Are we still
Making this
recording?
approach.
Well, it says so, but it said so last time too. Yes, unless he starts missing, it doesn't matter if we found our spot. And our release. And we had the spot. We've had it for 3 frames. Just an early release and a late release. Fucked it all up. Got to do the release as well. It's got a 27 pin lead.
Looking for 2 straight here.
That's going to take some pegging. He needs to miss. Ideally, we need a split. Spares help, but we need a split.
Really wasn't that bad of a shot, just missed by a little, but sometimes that's all
Can't
it
catch
takes.
up that many pins on spares. Unless he bowls 3 spares, then that would help. I doubt he's going to bowl 3 spares. An open frame would be useful. No.
Cover's there for the spare.
We need an open frame of some sort, preferably a split. Any sort of open frame will do. A missed spare. I'll take anything. It's the only way we're getting back into this.
Struck in the last frame. Looking for the double here.
Yeah. Ugh. Oh, come on.
The 7-pin holds. Will not go down.
We stopped. We're stuck. We're going to have to rely on game 4 and try and qualify on 2 wins and 2 losses again. I think this one's gone. This one is gone. It's dead. All it needs now is its last rights.
Takes the 7.
Gee, in those 2 games we previously played that supposedly recorded but didn't. Much better than this game, and you won't see either of those. Well, we've got a 247 and a 208, 220, 247 and a 220. Because we end up with 277
scores
and 220. The 220 we lost by 8. They got 228. They finished with 6 strikes to do that. Bastards came from behind. Yeah, that looked slightly late. But get away with it.
That's some pretty good pin
It's
action
less
right
than
there.
slightly. So we still get a 200 game if we can strike out. I'll take that. I'll keep us in the hunt. Because we still had about a 50 pin lead, 40 something pin lead in the competition.
Looking for a smooth
That
delivery
would
here.
keep us close, pretty close to first.
Nice looking strike there.
Nice pin action.
Looking for double strikes on this throw.
Well, there's
Two in a row
one.
now. Looking to keep it going with the triple. There's another strike. He comes through and takes home the victory.
Plus he's going to get a 30 pin bonus here, so if he makes a big score, on that,
Going for the hambo now,
we
Randy.
get to
Looking
what,
really good
228?
here. Nice streak
Have they added
going.
up all that 9th frame? They have. I have that. So 228 or 238?
Now is, can you maintain this pace and intensity?
I couldn't read that fast enough. It's a 228 or a 238.
Looking to get on a streak now, hunting 2 in a row.
228. Okay, so he's got 258. That's a big game. You'll only get 30 bonus from this game, you won't get it from any other, so the emphasis is on us to still try and get a 200 if we can. Yeah! Come on.
2 strikes in a row.
We might still be on top. With 1 win and 2 losses, we could still be on top of the qualifying. It'd be darn close. That'd be incredible.
Has the turkey in sight, looking for 3
But because of the
strikes
glitch
in
in
a row.
the scoring, it's very possible. Yeah!
There's the turkey. Good looking shot right there.
That dude going off in the front row. Sit down, Dad.
Working off 3
Says the
strikes in
camera's
a
still
row.
working, says it's still recording, but who knows? All I can do is assume, which they say you should never do. I've got no other option. Yeah! Makes a difference when you release it properly.
Another strike. Himbo!
That might have done enough to finish on top of qualifying still after 3 games. 201. It'll be close.
Well, that'll do it for match 3. Match 4 comes your way next.
Yep, still on top. We've had 1 win and 2 losses, but thanks to the glitch where no one gets 30 bonus points, pins unless they play us and beat us. Wins in other games don't count for bonuses. We get to stay on top. 698, 662. $654, 666. Kyle Troop. Now he's the guy who beat us in game 2. So he got that bonus 30 pins. So that's why he's second. 666. He's the closest to us. We've still got a 32 pin lead. So if we can score another 200, even if we lose, we'll definitely qualify. But we could still qualify first with 1 win and 3 losses if we could score a 200 game. That's just ridiculous. That's possible. This game is broken. So broken. Just like my recording software. Well, this is probably all for naught. You're probably not even going to see any of this, but let's keep going. Hopefully this one will work. I'm going to have to play these 4 games anyway, so I guess there's that. But it'd be nice if they actually recorded as well, which was the whole point. Here we go, game 4. And I think a 200 game, while it will definitely qualify us, might qualify us first.
Rob Stone joined by the Hall of Famer Randy Peterson. We're ready to conclude match play starting right now.
So check who the other 660 was. Because if it's this dude, he could pass us. If he wins. Because you also get the bonus 30, because you get them in these games. Either I get it or they get it. And they're the only 30s up for grabs. Can only get them if you play me. And beat me. If you play anybody else, there are no 30 bonus pins. I'm sorry about that, but apparently they're the rules. Yeah! Nice start.
7 pin does not
What?
go down here in the first.
The line was right, the release was right, the result was not. Is it changed again? Can't have changed that much because that strike was the last delivery on the last game.
pros will
How
usually
long is it
make this
between
one.
games? But we don't know that, do we? So I suppose it could change a lot between games depending how much gap there is between games.
First frame.
Do they re-oil it? I didn't even check where that hit. Should have done that, shouldn't I? Yes, you should have. If they've re-oiled it, I have to move back to the left a bit because it's going to spin again and not grab. It's going to slide. Pete Webber. Was he one of the guys that was in the running? I can't remember what his score was. I didn't take note of who was what. But he has an opportunity to get 30 bonus pins. This is the only way you can get them, is to beat me. Other games don't count. You can win other games by 5 pins and 2 pins, which is impossible if you've got a 30 bonus.
Picked it up. No problem here in the first
Looks so
frame.
funny, I won by 30 and it said I won by 60, so it had the 30 bonus pins on. Yet there was the win by 5 and the win by 2. Well, that's not possible. They would have been by 35 and 32. But they didn't. Even when we went to the second game, those first scores still there, so it just did not give them 30 pins.
It wasn't pretty, but still knocked them all down.
Very odd. I'm surprised seeing this is the second incarnation of this game. They haven't picked that up. Unless it's a new problem that wasn't in the first one. This one's been around for a while and no one's noticed that. The scoring is glitched. Yeah! Yes!
If you like ripping the rack, swipe right.
Yeah, it's still coming up into the pocket well, so yeah, it's still got to stay out there. If I go any thinner than that, it's hitting the head
Looking for
pin
double
dead on.
strikes on this throw.
It's got to stay out there. It's definitely dried. Considering we were in between those 2 dots at the start, we've drifted right over to the dot on the right during the series. Come on! Ooh! Oh, that's...
And there's the double.
Let's say there's other thing you missed too was the gutter ball. But no, you saw that. That was in game 3, wasn't it? I've been so rattled by having to reset everything back up, doing 2 more games after I thought I was going to be doing editing. I forgot to spin the ball on the first delivery. That was hilarious. When you bowl it out to the right, you've got no spin on it. Guess where it goes?
Got away and went right through the face.
Right, straight into the gutter. Most embarrassing. I'm putting it down the fact I was flustered after playing these 2 games. It should have been played next week.
This one can
But we're playing them
definitely
now
be
just
picked up.
in the hope that we'll get something up this week. And the first 2 didn't record. And I'm not even sure these 2 are recording. I don't know. It says it is, but it also said the last 2 were. So I don't know. I won't know until we're done. I go to record it and find out whether it's there or not. Or whether it just says it's 0 bytes and there's nothing there.
He's ready now. Goes about as far wide as you can on that one.
That was not good. Not good at all.
Meanwhile, back to the game. What's happening? What are we doing? Are we winning? I think we're winning.
Weber cleans that one up.
Mind you, we're winning comfortably against Troop, and he finished with 6 in a row and nailed us. Only, well, not only, he'd already nailed us before we opened the last frame, but that made sure of it. He fell in the bloody heap. Could have split in the last frame, but that was after we already announced he'd won, so that didn't cost us, that just robbed the salty. Yeah.
You get 3 strikes and you're not out.
God, I hope this is recording. Otherwise I've got nothing to show for this week. So I ain't doing the final as well. I've got editing to do. I've got other games to edit.
Trying to make it
Can't spend all day
Here's the max
continue
scores if both
playing the
players
bowling
strike out.
game just to get something out. So either these two are going to be up this week, or there's going to be nothing this week. Oh, I don't know. There. Yeah. Oh, a bit late on that one.
That's what it looks like when you start getting into the zone.
When you're going this skinny into the pocket, slightly early, slightly late can be deadly. Oh, at least he's got one pin out in front, so it's a possible
Here you
spare.
want to put the ball on the left side of the 2 to take out the 10.
It's gettable. You have a split, you want one pin in front of the other so you've got an opportunity. No, you didn't get it.
Open frame. Can't pick up the 210. Let's see.
Because if I get a 200 game and the 30 bonus pins, well, I'm definitely going to qualify first.
Oh my goodness!
With a 2-2 record again. It'll be the second time I've qualified first for a step ladder with a 2 wins, 2 losses record. At least now I'm understanding why nobody else gets a bonus 30 pins.
Off the ham bone. Will we see 5
It's only
in
a
row?
bonus 30 pins in my games. Either I get them or my opponent gets them. There are no other bonus 30s anywhere in the game. Only here. Yeah.
And there's the 5-bagger.
We're seeing a lot of confidence and some great shot making here.
In a row and looking for more.
I believe how far it's moved over to the right dot. It started off in the middle. That's very realistic. Ah!
Yes, there's 6. Looking for the double.
Oh, God.
Great release. Now that's how you
I went from a split to a strike in the space of about 2 seconds. Wow. Got hit from behind. Don't see that very often.
Already has 2 strikes, looking for a 3rd.
That was a proper strike.
Strikes again, now with 3 in a row.
great looking shot right there.
Working off 6 in a row.
Camera's still
Looking for
working.
the 7
It's still
batter.
supposedly recording. That's enough. I hope so. Yeah, oh, slightly early. I hope I'm wide enough. Ooh.
Goes inside.
Really
If it had
wasn't
been
that
any-
bad of a shot, just missed
any-
by a little, but sometimes
If it
it's all
wasn't
it
far
takes.
enough across to that dot, that early release would have been a split. So at least the line was right. Saved my ass.
No problem converting that one. Our graphic here shows the potential max scores.
Yeah, that's better.
Yes, sir!
Yes, sir, that's my baby. Well, I think that's definitely qualified me for the finals. Win, lose or draw. But that looks like I'm going to get the bonus 30 pins as well. Should probably make sure I'm going to qualify first
Working
again.
off a turkey, trying to upgrade to a ham bone.
He needs to miss at least another like that. That should do it.
Off on that one.
That ball just bumped the head pin.
That should do it. Yep, there you go. I've got the bonus 30 pins.
Whoever cleans that one up.
So I'm not only going to qualify, I'm going to qualify first again with 2 wins and 2 losses. That's just crazy. Only because the scoring system's broken. Players aren't getting 30 pin bonuses for other games.
That was some
Bit rude,
right there with that
but I like those rules. There are only 30 pin bonuses available in my games. Works for me. No one can sneak up from elsewhere in the competition with their 30 pin bonuses because there aren't any.
Seeking a double here.
Yeah, I know how that feels to finish with one of those. I did
Yeah,
it
went straight
in the
through
game
heart.
against True.
Not where you want
After
to
it
be.
just scored 6 in a row to finish me off anyway. So maybe I was just rattled. So well, he's already beat me, so what do I care? That wasn't the case, but that's what happened anyway. He beat me, then I bowled a split. Just to be sure of it.
Missed it. Open frame. Huge mistake.
How many times have we seen over the years open frames come back and haunt players?
Well, not in this one, because he'd already lost the game. Just like I when I did it. I'd already lost the game, so it was meaningless. Although in this system it's not meaningless because scores count for qualifying. You can qualify with 2 losses. As I'm now going to do for the second time. Just as long as you get good scores in the games you lose. Yeah, that was early. Oh boy.
Through the head pin.
Yeah, straight through the heart, not where you want to throw it.
Nope. Release was all wrong. Luckily, the game's already done. I still get a chance for another 10 pins, thanks to it not being a split.
Plate is clean after that one.
Yeah, that looked closer. Yeah,
And down they go.
bonus 10 pins.
concludes today's action. We're all set for the stepladder finals, where we've got some of the best bowlers on the planet ready to go head-to-head.
248, that would have been enough on its own to qualify me first. The 2 wins and 2 losses, but I'll get 278. I will definitely be first, because no one else is getting a bonus 30. Just the only person who could have was that dude, because he was playing me, and he didn't. So nobody did, except me. So I will finish first by a long way. 976, 861, 875. There you are, 875 is second. We're 101 pins in front because the scoring system is broken. It's stupid. Need to take the 30 pin bonus off altogether. I'll make sure that everybody who wins is getting it, not just in my game. It's dumb. Absolutely dumb. No wonder I can qualify so far in front if I win 2 games. There's such an advantage over most of the field. That means only 2 other players will have got 30 pins each. The 2 players that would have beaten me in my 2 losses. And nobody else would have got a bonus anywhere. And I've got 60 bonus pins. That's just rude. Absolutely rude. But I'm taking it. I like those rules. That's the rule I would have made if I was making the rules for it. So we'll go into the stepladder final in our usual situation. We sit at the top and wait for everyone to shoot each other and see who's the last man standing to take us on in a 1-game final. Hopefully that'll be next week's game, provided, and hopefully that's not just the only game we see and that these 2 actually came out. Guess we'll find out once I edit them. I'll know, and then on the Saturday night, you'll know. We'll see. Ciao for now.